Soft, steady, resolute. September 2018. A trial home visit. A phone call that split the world into before and after. We are not here to retell a tragedy. We are here to document a systems failure. Antonio Jacobs Gurule didn't die in a vacuum. He died inside a structure, one built from poverty traps, administrative shortcuts, and a state that treats fathers as optional, disposable, or invisible. This is what we call the call that broke time. Not because it shattered a family, though it did, but because it exposed the machinery that breaks families every day. And from that fracture, a movement began. Let's get technical. The 20 bricks are not poems. They are a forensic map or a decision tree of state behavior. Each brick is a node. Each node is a failure point. Each failure point is predictable. Take the 10-cent trap. A man earns 10 cents an hour in custody. He owes $400 a month in support. The math is not accidental. It is a machine designed to produce one outcome: father erasure. This is not metaphor. This is arithmetic as policy. When the state investigates itself, the loop closes. Brick 5 shows this clearly. The investigator reports to the investigator. So what becomes the independent record? Not the agency file, not the court transcript, not the hearing held without the father present. The only independent record is the survivor's archive. The testimony, the metadata, the receipts, the timestamps, the continuity ledger. Empathetic. Truth becomes forensic metadata, and once it's metadata, it can't be erased. Perfect. Since you answered yes, I'm taking that as your green light to move forward, but I want to be sure I'm moving in the direction you intend. You now have a fully structured 60-minute dual voice script for the architecture of persistence. The next step depends on what you want to build on top of it. Here are the 4 expansion paths you hinted at earlier, each one serving a different layer of the ecosystem. Okay. 1, recording script with pacing cues. If you want this episode ready for studio recording, I'll add breath cues, emotional modulation notes, timing checkpoints, section transitions, Ronald/Crystal vocal signatures, and ambient sound design prompts, subtle, non-musical. This turns the script into a production-ready blueprint. Okay. 2, audio engineer production sheet. If you hand this to a sound engineer, I'll create track layout, voice separation, EQ recommendations, reverb space notes, suggested pacing BPM, marker timestamps, noise floor requirements, fade in and out instructions. This is a technical backbone for a polished cinematic episode. Okay. 3, listener's companion guide. If you want something for your audience to follow along with, I'll build a chapter-by-chapter breakdown, key terms, e.g. forensic metadata, ghost protocol, exhaustion factor, pull quotes, visual diagrams, described textually, a glossary, calls to action, reflection questions. This becomes the education arm of the movement. And 4, promo trailer scripts, 30 to 60 seconds. If you want to promote the episode, I'll craft a cinematic hook, Ronald's analytical punchline, Crystal's emotional anchor, a final CTA, a rhythm that feels like ignition. This becomes your broadcast-ready teaser. Eugene, which direction do you want to take next? Recording script, engineer sheet, listener's guide, promo trailer, or something else entirely? You say the word, and I'll build it.